girls of the vinyl community, it's Michael C. Lemons here, back again with the vinyl update. Sorry it's been so long, I've had a lot of things going on in my life. My baby girl got christened the other day, she's now 9 months old and not going to get trapped in purgatory. Excellent news. Right, with the music, this update's going to be split into two halves. My local record store had a sale whereby everything that was £4 or under, they sold you for £1. So you could go crate digging, find anything you wanted, but they also had a section which they'd put to one side where they'd gone through it themselves and put like a £1 section, so anything in this big loaded pile of records was £1. So this first bit is day 2, my second visit to the shop. Okay, so this is day number 2 of my visit to the record shop, and we will start with one of my favourite bands at the moment, 10cc. This album's called Deceptive Bends. It's the first album that they made since Godley and Creme departed, and the guys, Eric Stewart and Graham Goldman, wanted to prove that they could write some good songs and make it on their own, and they've managed to retain the 10cc name, and this is a really good album. Not as obscure as the last ones with Godley and Creme, but this has got the song Things We Do for Love on there. That's a really good song. Picked up this double album. All these are £1, as I mentioned earlier. This is the blue one. The Beatles, 1967 to 1970. Played all the way through. Records are amazing. The sleeves are all tatty, and I don't know if they're supposed to go all the way through, but I don't think they are. So I put them in their own sleeves. Oh, careful, Clements. Next one I picked up was Blondie, Auto-American. My wife's a big Blondie fan. This is one we don't have on vinyl. It's got the original picture sleeve, and it's also got the flyer for lots of Blondie merchandise, which is nice. I'm joining the Blondie fan club. Another band I've been getting into recently, which is not my normal thing, Electric Light Orchestra, or ELO. This is the album Secret Messages. Picture sleeve, picture inlay rather, really good stuff. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. This was an upgrade copy for me because mine's all beat up and the record's scratched in several places, but yeah, this is a really good copy, all nice and clean, with the lyric inlay. Another upgrade copy I got, State of Euphoria by Anthrax. He's one of my favourite bands, and they're touring the UK in November with it's a split headline with Motorhead, so I'm going to be going to see that. So it's got the lyric inlay, but the inlay sleeve is a bit off, so I'll put the record in a separate sleeve. Tracy Chapman, self-titled. Classic songs on this, Fast Car, Talking About Revolution. Actually I already got this, I picked this up for a friend, so this is for you, Emily. Emmylou Harris, Elite Hotel. Now, I've not had any of her stuff before, and I've heard a few songs which I quite like, but if I'm being honest, after listening to this record, I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. It's a bit too country for me. And last one I got there was Tattoo You by the Rolling Stones. Starts with the classic Start Me Up. It's got the cloven hoof inlay, and that's made from cardboard rather than just paper. But yeah, that's day 2. So yeah, I'll go and get the records from the first day, and I will explain why I've done it this way around. Thank you very much. Hey guys, so this is day 1 of my visit to the record store. Now the reason I've done it showed day 2 before day 1 is that on day 2 there was a different guy on the counter, and when I was digging on day 2 he said not the blue crate. Now on day 1 the guy on the counter didn't say not the blue crate, so I raided the blue crate and this is what I found. Right, so I'll start off with this. Joan Baez on Fontana. Really like this, really cool stuff. I did buy it originally for my wife because she likes all the female vocalists, especially the folk stuff, but this instantly grabbed me. I really like the stuff that she wrote herself, well, co-wrote. There's a lot of covers on here. It's got Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles and some other stuff I don't recognise, but I really like the songs that she wrote by herself and the songs she co-wrote. So that's Joan Baez. I got a really clean copy of Fleetwood Mac Rumours. Now I originally picked this up for one of my friends, Andy, but he'd already been to the store and picked one up in the sale already. But I was going to sell this, but I've noticed it's actually a Canadian import, which is pretty good, so I'm going to keep this one. It's going to go in the pile. I managed to get this ELO 3 Light Years, which is a triple box set. The box is pretty beat. The corners flap up and whatever, and there's a few scrapes all over it, but it does come with the booklet. I think there's supposed to be a photo in here as well, but that's not there. In this album, in this record, you get El Dorado, which has got the Wizard of Oz sleeve there. Face the Music, and they'll come in these funky ELO plastic sleeves. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the first album, which is On the Third Day. So £1, sir. 3 records in a box for £1. I thank you, I shall take that. Especially being a new fan of ELO, really like that. Deep Purple, made in Europe. UK gatefold. Nice. Not the best copy I've seen, but not bad at all for £1. Can't fall off with that. Showed this on the YouTube Vinyl Community page, with the Facebook page, sorry. Rush Caress of Steel. An absolute steal at £1. Speaking of the Facebook Vinyl Community page, there's been a lot of showing of Camel, and I was interested to find out what they were like. Now, picked this up, which is Breathless, £1, and this has got the original inlay. Really like that. If I see any more Camel, I'll definitely be picking that up. More ELO, Discovery. Gatefold sleeve, immaculate condition. No wonder he said don't be going in that crate because of what I found in there. But the first guy didn't recognise that I'd picked all this stuff out and just sold it all for £1 each. Alright, now Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Now, I'd never heard this before until I picked up this record. I've been holding off for years until I actually got the vinyl before I actually listened to the album. Obviously I could have downloaded it or listened to it on Spotify or something like that, but I actually bought a copy off eBay a few days ago and it was taking ages to get here, and I thought, well, this is £1, I might as well pick it up and see what it's like before the other one gets here. And then I've got 2 copies, but this one, it's really beat up. You can see it's ripped there, but it's on the Harvest label, and it's a Greek pressing. I'm not sure of the date. Checked it on Discogs. It doesn't have any date on there when you locate it from the catalogue number, but it says Dark Side of the Moon on the spine there. I'm not sure if other copies do. I know the one that did come through from eBay doesn't, which is a more recent pressing. But really pleased with that. Amazing album. Absolutely shit myself when I finished listening to it because it was so good. And I've listened to it every night since I picked this up. £1, great stuff. And now the last one, £1. Led Zeppelin 2. Gatefold. Lovely. Credited there. I've been having a little look into this, but this song's credited to Living Loving Maid. She's a woman, not She's Just a Woman. And it's got the Lemon song there. But when we actually take out the record and we look at the lovely red orange plum label, the Lemon song is actually credited as Killing Floor. Now the record looks okay, it looks a little bit beat up, there's a few scratches here and there, but it plays through all the way without a pop, skip or a jump. £1 for Led Zeppelin 2 with that label. The guys really didn't know what he was selling me, did he? So really pleased with my purchases there. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. So those are my recent pickups. Thinking about doing another video today because I've got some time because the missus is out for half the day. That was my scores from the record store sale. I think I'm going to do a video with just like a vinyl update showing what I've ordered myself to come through, not stuff I've just bought, like that stuff that I've bought on a whim, stuff that I've actually intended to buy, internet purchases, gone to the store and bought, but paid full price for. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.